Good evening, everybody. My opponent for this game will be BST with 77 wins. Do you know what I love? I love friendly people on internet. People are really nice, and that is why I like to play StarCraft. You know, I'm telling him good luck, have fun, and he's just answering. You know, he's a really nice guy. So, Foo. It might mean fungal overlord, but I do not think so. So, yep, that is that kind of game today. And apparently I'm a nerd as well, because I am playing a game and he's not. He's not playing a video game, he's just chilling out with his friends, maybe at a bar, taking cold drink. Well, I'm Largoplz, as always, blue Zerg in bottom right position. I'm up against BST in the top right position. It's a red Protoss. And I am telling him thanks for love, because I do not smack talk. What love do you expect? You are a known person, some nerd on the net. So he's really friendly. And I do not really mind losing games, but I really mind losing games against asses like him, because there's no reason to be rude on the internet. You can be nice and enjoy it anyway. So yeah, that was my motivation for this game. I decided to not lose no matter what, because he was very bad mannered, and we will see how that went for me. I'm getting my 14 pool for some reason. Yeah, that is the reason. I kinda expected him to do that, so I decided to get that. Getting a bit late extractor, and in the meantime he's getting a forge, and he got his pylon down here as well to be able to wall off. And well, this early forge might mean that he wants to cannon rush me, but I actually put a drone on him to be able to follow him around and be annoying. So I am kinda safe from that, not a big problem at all. And there we go, his early nexus is coming up, so he's expanding really fast. And there we go, his gateway is finally down. And he's still just poking around, being annoying, so there's really nothing I can do about that, but doesn't really bother me either, so I'm doing alright. And I finally found him, and I'm like, oh, this is not right. And since I have not early expanded, I am quite behind, I would say, in the economic run at least, so that definitely imposes on my ability to beat him, because he's bad mannered. So hopefully I will find a way. In the meantime, I have some Zerglings chasing him away from my base, and this is something I decided to do. I'm getting a very early lair, because there's two ways I could go from this. Well, three. I could get a huge army, try to push and hopefully beat him, but of course he just walls off 4 fields, cannons, and laughs in my face. The other way is checking, or the third way is to go for the economic route, and I would of course get an expansion as well to get some economy up and going, but my main focus is to get some tech and beat him with that instead. And as you can see, I'm getting my second gas as well, and that is why I'm getting an expansion to get even more gas. And the saturation is looking alright so far. The unit side, I'm still ahead, but of course he do have 2 bases, so he can exploit that even more, and he can produce workers really fast, and I cannot. And his Zealot is out, and he's annoying, and I'm running away, feeling happy. And in the meantime, I'm putting down my Spire, and just hoping that he will not cannon up his base completely, because that would be bad for me. So I'm kinda putting all my eggs in one basket. In the meantime, my expansion is on the way, slowly creeping up, and I'm still ahead in Jones, and I shouldn't be that. He's got 2 bases. If you look at the production tab, he's not even producing, barely producing probes. He's not using his chronoboost, nothing like that, so I'm not really sure what he's doing, but I'm happy about it. that do like what I see, and I'm continuing to drone up as much as possible. I'm saving gas as well to be able to get some mutas out and do some damage to be annoying. And well, it's kind of strange that I'm actually pulling ahead when he's on 2 base, and well, he has been on 2 base for quite some time, and I'm just now getting my expansion up and running. As you can see, quite bad transfers. There we go, getting some more dudes over there as well. That is what I like to see. And there we go, my spire is done. If you look at production tab, there we go. We should see some mutalisks quite soon. Getting for the double gas there as well. You know, just really need 3 guys in the gas. 2 is well enough. 4 mutas on the way, and I am supply capped because I am bad. And we're still about the same in food count, so I'm happy about that, of course. And he's gearing up here to be able to defend against something, pushing in. He's getting his +1 attack as well. He's finally chrono boosting out some workers, so he should pull ahead quite heavily soon. And he's... what? He did get his gateway, but he refuses to use it for some reason. That is something new, I never noticed it, but, well, I really like the day of, you know, forcing out your gateways, warp gate technology, of course, as fast as possible, because then you can choose to build a lot of gateways and not warp them into warp gates. I think it must have gotten... yeah, I did. And in the meantime, I'm actually producing even more drones and quite a few mutalisks, because I want to be able to defeat any minor troops he has in his base, so that is the reason for that. If you look at unit sub, I'm still ahead in workers. That is remarkable. I didn't realize, and it's playing double speed, but as you can see, that is not everything. We're still at par in the food count, and I am moving in. I do see a lot of workers, and I'm like, oh happy J, this is how I like it, bitch. And I didn't tell him that, but I can tell you guys that because I think he deserves it. I am able to kill quite a lot of forces. I do see one single sentry there, and I'm trying to not get caught off guard here. I decide to go for some pylons. I do see only 3 units here, 2 stalkers and 1 sentry. That is no problems for my forces. Then he moves in with even more sentries, but I can kill them as well really fast, and this is quite a pickle for him, of course. And apparently he thinks that fuck you, that is a good response to muta harass. So that was a quite short game, only 10 minutes long, so not that long, against a bad-mannered guy, BST. I do not love you, apparently you do not love me either, so if you ever watch this, you might want to work on your manners just a little bit, because, you know, it's not really nice to be rude, I would say. That is everything for tonight. Thank you and goodbye.